He stands for what is right, calling out the wrong, bringing justice to the light. KML Morning Light. The sheriff on the mic, keeping truth alive. He is the voice of the voiceless, courage in his stride. Kear Morning Light, Kear Morning Light, Kear Morning Light.
And I'm sure it's on your lips.
The sheriff
It's sinking down your mind.
in the public court.
It's on a wet Tuesday morning, 28th July 2026. Good morning and welcome to the Tuesday morning presentation. The time check is a minute past 7 o'clock.
Opinion,
Of course, my name is Daniel Rogers. I'm always here by his grace. We'll be here
court of opinion.
until he pulls the plug. The iconic musician of Liberia, musical artist, musical iconic figure.
He is the sheriff.
The other formula was asked, what is Ellen's legacy? The legacy of Ellen was
Of the people, speaking truth.
to give us George Manawaya. That is her legacy.
Good morning.
Man who was balling,
He has
playing football, who was doing nothing. Those are issues we look at.
God
We're commentary coming up from
bringing
the
just
microscope,
the light.
examining Liberia. Good morning to the administrator,
Morning light,
Ibrahim Ezo Rogers. Welcome to Kear Morning Live, KML.
keeping truth alive.
This is Kear Communication Network.
The voice of the voice.
We are the voice of the people from the slump of Sodiwen to the top of the executive mansion. What's next after the celebration? 179th. This is Kear Morning Live, KML. We are balanced, factual,
Good morning, Liberia.
and we speak truth to power.
Welcome to Kear.
We are your independent radio station. We have no side.
He is dead.
We speak the truth
Rock
without fear nor favor. Good morning, folks, and welcome to it.
of the people,
You can also follow us on
speaking
KCN TV,
to power.
Facebook page,
Every single
our YouTube. Follow us,
Kear.
Kear Network.
feel.
Have no fear.
He stands
And don't lecture me up for rain. There's no food for lazy men.
bringing justice to
Bringing justice, joy, and proud to the people.
morning light.
Kear Morning Live, KML.
The sheriff on the mic, keeping truth alive. He is the voice of the voiceless, courage in his stride. Kear Morning Light,
Let me say good morning to Monique Shan, aka the General.
Morning Light.
This is Kear Morning Live. The General is up, even though the time is different. But the General is a workaholic.
Court of opinion,
Just like me, we don't sleep.
in the public court of opinion. The sheriff, in the public court of opinion. The sheriff, in the public court of opinion. He is the sheriff. Rogers the sheriff.
Oh, yes, your sheriff on the rainy Thunder London, Lightning and Thunder Tuesday morning. Invite a friend, share the video. Vinicius Junior Bar is a regular follower following from New Town, House, New York. Let's bring you 4 minutes past the hour. Let's bring you the morning devotion. Restorer of Realities, Tuesday, 28 July 2026. Daily devotion message by Pastor Chris Oyeka Olome. Restorer of Realities on this Tuesday morning, wet 2026. The topic is amazing and all promoting grace. Scripture, if one man's offense, death ignored by one, much more they which receive abundance of grace and the gift of righteousness shall reign in life by one, Jesus Christ. Romans 5:17. Crusader of Realities. Opening scripture isn't a promise. Scripture isn't a promise for the future. It is a present reality. The grace of God pilots you. It causes you to reign in life. To reign means to live in dominion. It means you are always on top, always above, never beneath. This is consistent with what God said to the children of Israel. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. Deuteronomy 28:13. Now, in Jesus Christ, by this amazing grace that becomes your daily experience, this is why you must understand the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ. Whatever you do in life, do it with this grace or his grace. With this grace at with this grace at work in you, you'll be successful, excellent, and a wonder. There is no failure in the life of one who walks in the consciousness of this space or this grace. This grace is all promoting. It produces a life that is upward and forward only. There is no stagnation. Every day is progress. Every day is advancement. Your life becomes a continuous experience of growth and victory. Kear Morning Life. Then the scripture further tells us something really remarkable. Moreover, the Lord entered that the offense might abound, but where sin abounded, grace did much more abound. Romans 5:20. This shows that the grace of God is powerful than sin. When grace takes over your life, sin loses its dominion. Grace elevates you, strengthens you, and establishes you in righteousness. How wonderful to know that grace reigns through righteousness. Romans 5:21 reveals this. It says that our sin had reigned unto death, even so my grace reigned through righteousness unto eternal life by Jesus Christ our Lord. This is the life you have received in Christ, a life where grace governs, righteousness prevails, and eternal life is expressed. Hallelujah. Let us pray. Dear Father, I thank you for the abundance of grace and the gift of righteousness that I have received in Christ Jesus. I reign in life, walking in dominion, excellence, and victory. My life is upward and forward only, manifest by your glory and righteousness in all that I do. In Jesus' name, amen and amen. 10 minutes past 7 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. No food for lazy man. Don't complain. Do not complain. Do not complain. Okay. Ram Snutton, good morning. Spread the message. All right. So we are here. Miata family has raised a controversy where she said that been interviewed and she said, Seku Fofana, good morning. David E. Harris, good morning to all of you, our religious followers. To those who made your debut yesterday, some folks said it was the first time, 3 or 4 or 5 of them calling on a show. They are fascinated. The show is captivating, is because we spice it up You see, I like to tell my life story. And somebody say, why you always love to call your age? Whether you like it or not. Classy man, good morning. Whether you like it or not, you get old. We were young, now we're old. So we're passing it on to the younger generation. How does calling my age affect what I do? DJ Constant, good morning. He's also a regular listener or follower to the show. So we're here and it's Kear Morning Live. I do my best to serve the people of this country because this is the oath that we took. You know, prophecy, Michael Pakala Francis, let me take you back to 1999. Take you back to 1999 and remind you about a prophecy made by Michael Pakala Francis. He prophesies that a leader will come. But let me read you the story. Let me read you the prophecy by Michael Pakala Francis. After 27 long years, everything Bishop Michael Francis prophesied about came to reality. What he said after 27 years, the reality crept in. From George Weah's reckless 6 years misrule to a now responsible, well-organized leadership headed by an astute statesman Joseph Yuma Boyka. A true man of God, may his soul continue to rest in peace. Michael Pakala Francis. A tough preacher, a man who spoke truth to power, a man who did not go under the cover of darkness, criticizing the government, bringing the government feet to the fire, but at the same time going to the mansion to talk to Doe. Michael Pakala Francis was not that kind of person. For some of you who are young, we grew up following Michael Francis and other people. Preacher man, Mother Dukley, Wilhelmina Dukley also prophesied. But this is what he said for you, the young people. This is what he said in 1999. Archbishop Michael Francis, 1999 report prophecy to the veteran of the Vatican, Rome, Italy, when he was in Rome, Italy. Pope, he was speaking to the Pope. He was speaking to the Pope. Archbishops from around the world and other leaders, I bring you greetings from Liberia. The days ahead in the West African nation look rocky, but we are hopeful it will get better. He spoke in 1999 at the Vatican in Italy. The days ahead in the West African nation look rocky, but we are hopeful it will get better. Advocacy and social justice, as well as freedom of speech, have all been doomed. But that is not what is important. A new generation of young people are gearing up for change after Taylor, and that is what should worry us more. They will have a leader of their own from the grassroots who will be the worst in the nation, the nation will ever see. A new generation of young people are gearing up for change after Taylor, and that is what should worry us more. They will have a leader of their own from the grassroots who will be the worst the nation will ever see. Many of them uneducated will come to government, and they will hail him as a king. They will hail him as a king. 15 minutes past the hour. Seku Fofana, good morning. They will hail him as a king. Many of them, uneducated, will come to government and they will hail him as a king. He will never be wrong. And politicians of the old order will bow to him. All hail the king, they will say. He will rule with iron fist. And Liberia's economy under him shall be the worst the nation ever experienced. Though around the world he is a celebrity, he is celebrated. Around the world, his celebrity status will swell whom, but will be a nightmare. Will swell abroad, but whom will be a nightmare. The worst is not Honor Taylor. Listen, even though we said Taylor was a dictator, but in the prophecy of Michael Bakala Francis, a fearless man of God, the worst is not Honor Taylor. The worst is yet to come when mayhem will take the land and a dictator will rise, but no one who celebrates him, will see him by then. They will all be blind and will end up as blind leading blind. At the end of that reign, an astute statesman will rise and the nation will prosper forward or forever. Do you share the late Michael Bakala Francis prophecy 18 minutes past the hour? Across Liberia, across Monrovia. Good morning to the people of Banga. If you're watching by the way of the internet, Ganta. I will try to get to one of the correspondents there and get his thoughts or opinion. Frankie Dolokwi is in Ganta, Nima County. So I'm asking you this question. According to the prophecy from Michael Bakala Francis, uneducated people will come to the government and the people will see nothing wrong. They will be blindfolded. They will give a blind eye. They will hail him as a king. He will be celebrated abroad as a celebrity. But in Liberia, the reality, the economy will be worse. And a man will come, an astute, God-fearing man, a man of God. Who is that man? As you drive to work, don't tell me, don't lecture me about rain because there is no food for lazy men. Be like the general. He said to me, good night, because of time different. Like we say, muchos gracias, buenos días, buenas noches, hola, hello in Spanish. Señores, señora, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you, Emmanuel Kwesi Smith. Emmanuel Kwesi Smith said he joined in to say he saw we are from a distance. So that prophecy was about we are. A young man will take over because of his celebrity status. People love him abroad, but back home, his administration The economy will be shattered, scattered. So do you believe in prophecy? Kwesi Smith say, Emmanuel Kwesi Smith say, he saw a young man, we are from a distance. Say he saw him from a distance. And truth to his prophecy. But then in this prophecy, he also said that an astute men of God will come and the nation and the economy will prosper. Do you agree? The sheriff is asking in a school of public opinion. Let me say good morning to Arthur Johnson. Good morning to the fearless George Usman Fieka. George Usman Fieka, Criminal Code C. George Chinny, Civil Law Code. Good morning to all you judges. As you wake up this morning, the August term of court is around the corner. I'm sure the retrial of Tue will commence 22 minutes past the hour. Thanks to God, Harvey Mata, my Madame HT, my able lieutenant. I've been with this guy for almost 14 years. Not a day he hears his teeth. He's not perfect, but I could give him my last. You know, every time I say to him or I say to my people that when the old man pulled the plug, because we will all die, whether we like it or not. You people are afraid to hear about death. Oh, don't cast such expression on yourself. You get choice? Do you have a choice? Tell me. Because if you did, you will know when you will die. Because you don't, and you cannot predict the future, death is inevitable. Death is inevitable. So don't be afraid to die. You know, I saw government officials, senators, and representatives that were merry-making in Buchanan. The people got a way to pay you. I think it was in 2019 or 2020, during the Weir administration. You know, I listened to, I don't know, one of the PR at the LACC. She introduced the head of the LACC. And she said, good morning on this first day of, I think this November, December, I will check it, 2029. 2029. You know, it's not like George Weah, who said, former president, he said, after I war, I left Grand Crew there, I arrived 1975, I arrived 1979. Anyway, life is a song worth singing. The songwriter say 8 times 8 is full. Only you can generate the power. And only you can decide to choose a path that tomorrow, after you chose that path, not to suffer the consequence. Only you generate the power. The people, us, including myself. Only you generate the power and you decide what to do with your life. When you allow people to decide for you, your life, how you walk, what you eat, how you sleep, when you talk, to express yourself. Charles Lansford, good morning. You are afraid. You're in a workplace, you are underpaid, but you are afraid to express it because times are so hard. Everybody going crazy. So everybody can accept anything at a workplace. There is law, there are law, but we're not the system. This country will only get better when the system flourish and the system work. Who makes the system work? It is you, it is me that will make the system work. If there's no system here, what am I doing here for God's sake? The country, the system doesn't work. There's laws, good laws, but the implementation and those who are the actors who are supposed to implement are not implementing. How can you pay somebody 150 and you say you cut tax when the Decent Work Act say no, you cannot do that? But the people are afraid. They are afraid to talk. They are afraid to speak. Only you can generate the power and decide what to do with your life. As long as you continue to allow people to decide for you, when elections come, they fool you, they abuse you, they call you the masses on election day, and as soon as the oath, they will say, like Joseph Yoman Boaka said, the president said, I, Joseph Yoman Boaka, do solemnly swear that I will protect, I will uphold. And he's not the only person who took the oath. From the speaker, the vice president, if you are commissioned, you take an oath, either to the elections commission or the president commissioning officials, you take an oath. You swear to the Bible that I do solemnly swear. That was the oath. His Excellency, in the prophecy of Michael Pakala Francis, he said, a God-fearing man, an astute statesman will come, and the economy and the country will prosper. Has the statement come? This statesman, what we talk about, Michael Pakala Francis, in his prophecy, fellow Liberians, folks, wherever you are. Simeon friend, good morning, 103. I can hear the thunder, the lightning. It's raining, but rain doesn't stop me. It is part of my discipline, because I remember growing up, whether it's raining, you will watch. They'll put the top 2 to the tops. You have to watch. Even if you were standing in the rain. You see, the way they brought us up, like I said on yesterday. The tree that is growing and bend, if you don't straighten it, it can never be straightened once it's mature. The path you choose. Emmanuel Kwesi Smith said, I think we are getting there. Is it based on the prophecy? And I wish Emmanuel to get your opinion when we open the lines. The prophecy made by Michael Pakala Francis that the young people, uneducated people will take over. Of course, you heard the slogan. You know book, you don't know book, we vote for you. Was it part of the prophecy made by a God-fearing man, Michael Pakala Francis? Most of you are young people. You didn't follow Michael Pakala Francis, but history. I listened to the orator on yesterday. I listened to at the intercessory service. I listened to Madam Paula when she talked about teaching our history, reminding the people of our history. If not, we are doomed. Good morning, fellow Liberians. My job is to inform, educate, entertain. Fellow Liberians, Michael Pakala Francis was a fearless vocal critic of Charles Taylor. And he said the worst. If you think under the Taylor regime, you are suffering and too many ugly things happening, but you will see a young man will come And the young man came. And that young man, who is the young man? George Open Manuel. The prophecy by Michael Bacala Francis. He had his good and his bad. So Michael Francis said, if you think, because come to think about it, we're paying $15 for a cup of rice or two for 25. You could eat $50 kobo. You go to Lapa Bido, even $30. Can you eat that now? We saw the rate. What was the budget for Mr. Taylor? I think 80 million. To run a country now is 1.2 billion. But we are still talking about roads, dilapidated schools, dilapidated infrastructure. Michael Bacala Francis said, some young and uneducated people will come. And you heard the slogan, you know book, we vote for you. And Bacala Francis said, when those people take over, when this young man take over, the economy will swing. The economy will be the worst. And people will say, all hail the king. Did we not see it? You're not dare to criticize. Even in the party of the CDC, you're not dare to criticize we are. This young man came, his history. He wants to come back. By what means? 6 years. What he couldn't do in 6 years that he wants to do now. I'm asking you the question. So the prophecy by Michael Bacala Francis that an astute man of God will come and the economy will flourish. Because even politicians of old, I'm sure Michael George was not one of those politicians who bow down to Mr. Weah. But other politicians will come, older politicians, and they will bow down and will say, all hail the king. And this king, people will be blind. The king, they see nothing wrong. He does nothing wrong. I'm going to open the lines and ask you. The prophecy made by Michael Bacala Francis, a God-fearing man, a true believer of the Bible, a man who served Christ. He was not perfect. And all of us were not perfect. And let us not fool ourselves. Somebody is on their knee praying to God right now. Somebody, before they get behind the steering or disembark, they pray to God. Or is that prayer sincere? Are you praying with sincerity at the intercessory service, at the church, or in the church, the Methodist church? When the message was brought forth, and Luther Tappert said, well, because of technology, you know the Bible, I have it right on my phone here. It's right on my phone. You can just go to the app and also look for the scripture. So because of that, most ministers or government officials, they don't carry the Bible, the printed Bible, but they have their phones. And maybe some of them was looking at the passage, listening, and also on the phone. But it appears as though that the people have forgotten about God. And when you forget about God, you're on your own. We are on our own. We need to go back to Christopolic. Senator Dillon, good morning to you. We need to go back to Christopolic. The name Monrovia, Moreau, he sold people into slavery. He had people he was keeping, breeding in his home, and he was selling them into slavery. He kept people as slaves. We need to go back to Christopoli, Christ, the city of Christ. If not, I joined a Samson Kear who left with boys in his house. That was speculation. Say all you want to say. Many people live with boys and girls in their homes. So what does it mean? It's the same thing that we see this individual as a king. All hail the king. Giving a blind eye to reality when the economy shrank. I remember in 2018, 2019, between doing the by-election, senatorial by-election in Montserrat. That particular 26 parents did not celebrate. That the children had no clothes to wear, no food. And on the day we went around, one election day, we talked to some folks that the thing they have done to us, we pay them. That was in July, August, September, October. When the by-election came, they paid. So Michael Bakala Francis said, he prophesied, he told the folks at the Vatican in Italy, speaking to bishops around the world, 1999, he prophesied that a young man will come, uneducated young people will take over, the economy will strain, things will get worse, he will be celebrated abroad, but doomed back home. The prophecy of Michael Bakala Francis that's 1999. Has it come to pass? And in the end, he said, if God-fearing man will come, an astute statesman will come and take over. Do you share his prophecy, even though it's 27 years plus down the road? Do we have a God-fearing man, in your opinion, as per the prophecy made by Michael Bakala Francis when he addressed bishops around the world at the Vatican in Italy, standing side by side with the Pope? He was respected. He educated a lot of people, brought hope to the generation, our generation, that is failing now. We're passing it over to you. We are passing it. This is Kear Radio. Kear Radio FM 95.9. Get closer to your radio. This is your new home. This is where you get a sumptuous, captivating, joyful, jovious breakfast. 23 minutes going up to the hour. 7:45, we'll open the lines to get your thoughts. The news daily, the newspapers coming up right here. It's a regular segment on the People Station. We are balanced, credible, factual, and timely. We got no side. We speak our mind. We are not censors. Do you share? What have you to say as you get ready? And some of you don't leave until the show over. The people in Clay, the people in Artington, Clay Ashland, Motor Corner, Kobono Shop. You know, I was excited coming back from Bapulu, and I always used to hear somebody call, where are you calling from? I'm calling from Kobono Shop. He's religiously writing, sending his comment. And let me share. Emmanuel Kwesi Smith, of course, the coming of those young men, he said that brought Avi Wise, Jefferson Koji, and Nathaniel McGill. But McGill is educated. Yeah. Educated. The general, he calls himself. Akaros was in the university. So leadership is not about education. It's not about age. In my opinion, It's about desire. Your desire. When you have desire to lead and the message you preach, when it starts to resonate, Ruby Connor, good morning. When it starts to resonate with the people, you jump at it. The reality should creep in. Some of you just tuning on. It's Kear Morning Live, 95.9. You can't miss the frequency. Share it. We started off. The show is juicy. It's packed. The issue of Miata family. Carrasco responded. Akara's great. Of course, they will respond because no one dare to criticize the king. Samuel Goka Hollywood. Wow, he says, very, very interesting. I think it's in line with his post or comment is in line with the prophecy by Michael Pakala Francis. And let me read the end at the end of it, 90 minutes to the hour. Let's have breakfast together, as we're doing already. Let me say good morning to Amos Twe. Understand, since he joined the executive committee at the Liberia Football Association, he's doing everything to develop football in the country. Since he took over, he's one of the executive committee members, member of the executive committee. So this is what the final line, or all the way. He will rule with iron fist, and Liberia's economy under him will be the worst the nation ever experienced. Though around the world he is celebrity, or he has celebrity status, his celebrity status will swear, but whom will be a nightmare. They will celebrate him abroad, but at back home, his leadership will be a nightmare. The worst is not Honor Taylor. As people said, Liberia Honor Taylor was a dictator. But Michael, in his prophecy, Michael Pakala Francis said, good morning to you, Collins Steer. Good morning to you, Councillor Pierre Abraham Boo. Michael Pakala Francis said, the worst is not Honor Taylor. It is yet to come when mayhem will take the land and a dictator will rise. No one who celebrates him will see by then. They will all be blind and end up as blind leading the blind. So during the we administration, and according to the prophecy of Michael Pakala Francis, blind was leading the blind. The worst is yet to come. That we say it was worse on Charles Taylor, but Michael Pakala Francis said the worst is yet to come. And that was when this young man, according to his prophecy, took over. At the end of that reign, an astute statesman will rise and the nation will prosper forever. Do you see or feel the reality? The leader we have today, according to the prophecy, do we have an astute, a God-fearing man? Is the economy any better after 27 years? I want to get your thoughts. I want to get your thoughts. Do you agree with the prophecy? that an astute statesman? Do we have an astute or God-fearing man now? Is the economy any better? Let's not compare it with the economy of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. But he said the economy will be better under an astute statesman, a God-fearing man. Do we have a God-fearing president right now? Do we have an astute man, a statesman? Is the economy flourishing under this? According to the prophecy of Michael Pakala Francis, that a young man will take over, uneducated people will take over, the economy will shrink, it will be the worst. This man will be celebrated abroad. Yes, it is better than before, says Mr. Smith. Get to your phones. Let's get your thoughts, your participation on Kear Morning Live, where we balance the issue. We are factual about the issue, and we are timely. Man Josephine, good morning. Man CC to all our mothers. As always, join the conversation. To call, as always, 0777 959 959. You can also call our Lone Star number 0881 871 670. Our WhatsApp +231. Let's take this caller. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yes, let's get your thoughts. What do you say? The prophecy by Michael Pakala Francis. Do we have an astute, God-fearing? Is the economy better than it were under George Manning? We are after, say, 27 years. Then we go back to Taylor. Let's look at the two regimes, or three.
My name is Jonathan Ellison Sinan, and I call from Front Street.
Let's say
this specific Ratan community.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you for free, the economy is very bad. Very, very bad. The economy is not good at all. I, as an individual, as a personal person, as an individual, speaking to you for based on my experience as a professional person, I can't even find anything to do at all. And I'm not sitting home, my hand between my legs. I'm going to where I used to go before, under the previous regime, and work for myself and get money. Going to school, sending my children to school. But since the administration came out, semester ended in 2024, up to now, I afford to get money nowhere. So the economy is not good at all. Take a microphone to the various marketplaces and interview the business people. They will tell you.
So do you agree or do you not agree with the prophecy by Michael Pakala Francis that a God-fearing and a statesman would take over and the economy will flourish?
No, I do agree.
Okay, you don't agree. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Mohammed Bakwali from Tifo. This is number 17.
Let's hear you, Mohammed. Do you agree with Michael Pakala Francis' prophecy?
Yeah, I agree with some, and some I don't agree with it.
Okay. Which one
okay,
you agree with?
The first one he talk about a celebrity will come. I agree with that one. But now, the God-fearing man have not come here. The one that dictator. He's not even God-fearing. So he just got a name on him. Or he's not God-fearing man. If the God-fearing man, he will not call the celebrity dog.
So you don't agree with Michael? You agree that a celebrity will come, but you don't agree that we have. But okay, God-fearing and astute statesman, is he not?
No, that one will be in future, but not now. The one that did it, he's not God-fearing.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's take line 3. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. What do you make of the prophecy of 27 years ago that the worst is yet to come? We Liberians ran helter-skelter because of Taylor rule. People say bad economy, killings, and what have you, the wars. And Pakala Francis prophesied that young people will come and will take over, and this young man will be seen as a king in the eyes of supporter. The economy will be worse. And at the end of it, he said, when he addressed, he did not address non-Liberians, so he went to the Vatican in Italy, addressing bishops from around the world. Your thoughts?
So let me say thank you this morning, and thank you
to Mianta family
No,
because
we'll come to Miata family. Leave Miata on. We'll come
okay,
there.
okay, this is a bank card I call from First Town River G.
Okay.
So, like what the prophecy said, I think the economy is better, 50 times than before. So, the economy is better than before.
Okay. So what's about a God-fearing, an astute statesman? Do we have a God-fearing leader in your opinion?
Yeah, for me, I will say yes because a God-fearing leader is people. No, when you are God-fearing, other people, other people respect you and listen to you. Because when you are God-fearing, God presents you before other leaders, and they listen to you, and and they listen to you. So I would say yes, we have a God-fearing leader.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Yeah, Roger.
Yes, sir. Constant. Let's get your thoughts. Do we have an astute statesman? The economy will shrink honor this young president. This president will be healed. Oh, the king, and fast forward to this administration, this leader, an astute, a God-fearing, an astute statesman. Is the economy good after 27 years on this administration, this president, according to the prophecy of Michael Pakala Francis?
Well, I actually look at the prophecy of the late Malcolm prophecy to be. If you look at the prophecy, it's not even for Liberia alone, because people have a dream and or a thought of tomorrow, and many times many all call it prophecy. Look, Roger, when I went to Nigeria, a liter of petrol was sold at $35. I mean 35 naira. When I left from there, a liter is sold for 2,000 naira. Is that Liberia? Okay, during Charles Miller time, we're buying a gallon of gas here for 35,000. Now it is nearly 900 and something. Now you see, as you grow, you get older. You don't have, you get to be younger. So when you talk about economy growing, it's normal. Me, I would definitely share with other callers that the economy is normal. But the matter of fact, the world is going. So what you expect, what you saw 20 years ago, you may not see it as today. Now, when you talk about a young man, of course, a young man have come. It could be a prophecy, but it was again a young man have come, and the economy went heavily scattered. But I won't look at it to be a 4-2 because the economy in other nations is even worse than the economy. Look, my brother, if you get 3,000 states over here, we are $20. A 3,000 states over $20.
Oh, okay. We didn't harmonize your call. Call us 0777 959 959. Let's go back to the line. Take line 3. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. What are your thoughts on the prophecy by Michael Pakala Francis, the late?
Yeah, this Ruben Cannon, I called from my Ghana Village restaurant this morning.
Good to have you, Ruben. Let's get your thoughts.
Yeah, I followed that. He's all right towards Liberia. I think what he said years back in my mind, it is coming. In my mind, it had not come. And then he talked about the economy. The economy had never improved, even after the war or before the war. In fact, it's getting worse by day. So, Bakra prophecy, I think, is gradually in my mind coming.
But Ruby, what do you also say? He said, the worst is not on a tiller. The worst is yet to come.
I think we are seeing the worst. Now, like years back, we all said that the football review was the worst, was a nightmare. Even last night, you can hear a better family statement. But then, I'm not talking about that much, but to carry to the people that a man who said he was the Messiah, he could make the best for this country. He is the best agriculturalist. He will turn the life of the Liberian people to the best. Has any signal for growth in economy? I just come out here from Rufa County. I travel a few counties, go there, the amount of Christ that is existing there, go to Lofa, you get to the very district, then you will know how difficult, how tough things
let's
are.
talk about the leadership. An astute and God-fearing. Is this president a God-fearing president?
No. To me, he cannot be a God-fearing president.
Thank you so much, Ruben. Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers, how you coming on?
I'm good.
This is about Kemuga. I'm in Kawa.
Let's hear you, Kemuka.
You know, I not want to dictate to you. I'm not dictating to you on your show. But I would recommend that you call someone who is an opinion-based individual, who can opinion as well. Because when you just leave it, people will want to really engulf the entire discussion with politics. Because the previous caller that just left the line, he's making it people to understand that former president we are the first president for Liberia. He stopped right there. But I can take you back from Dole, where the US were 1-to-1. And some group came and said they coming to get Dole of the Liberian people back. The Liberian people were suffering. Boom, Dole got out. Taylor Kings, the US rate was around 40 to 35. 35 to 40 the rate. Another group came said they came to get Taylor out, they get Taylor out. Ellie King and Mary rate are 60. There's a lady that everyone say, oh, the lady is an economy, international community will come, the economy will boom. When Ellie Johnson said he left, it was at 133. Then former president we came, he fought hard to stabilize it to 150, 160. Now there's the other government now around 180. So I want you to bring real people that have the opinion. But if people just call, they want to engulf the discussion with politics. And I want honest opinion that people when I stop it halfway to 2018, let's take it back to the 80s. Where Dole was here, you could buy rest for 25 or for 50 kg, 1-to-1. And Taylor King, Beggar rest was 850 for the 50 kg. And Taylor is out. So my question could be, are we really ready? Thank you.
Thank you so much. 0-777-959-959 0-881-871-670. Back to line 2. This caller. Good morning.
Good morning. We said calling from Papa.
Let's hear you. We say.
The policies of back and France, to me, it was injustice to Liberia people.
Why?
Good. He said a young man will come, will be celebrated, but the economy will be worse. And will have a Leo will come after the young man, and the economy will flourish, the rule of law will be respected, but the rule of law being respected under the administration.
He did not say the rule of law will be respected. He said the economy will flourish.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Economy, no,
so let's quote him. Let's quote him.
Okay. The economy you're talking about now is flourish. He are better.
In your opinion, don't ask me that question.
No. I mean, my opinion. Now what I'm saying now, he is not better. He are going cut ahead. He not even correct.
All right, thank you so much, my brother. Line 3. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm good.
You
need to speak up, sir. You still sleeping? Let's hear you, Melvin.
Yeah, for me, I think your president is God-fearing president.
In your opinion, that according to the prophet, say in your opinion, you think he's a God-fearing president?
Yeah.
Okay. So is the economy good?
Economy live better.
Okay. The economy live better.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's take this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning, Rogers.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much. Roger Mohammed, and I call from Down Coast Spoon Hill, Winter Community, and a member of Concern Liberian for Justice.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Roger, in my mind, the prophecy is not reflecting the prophet here prophesied years back. What am I saying that? If indeed the prophecy said that they were going to be a leader, and it said that leader will come and the economy will flourish, but now US is supposed to be below $150 or $100. But today, President Weah, whose administration was criticized, US rate was 150 at this time. What the? In his administration.
Listen now. He also said that we are saying the Taylor regime was the worst, tyrannical, but he said it will even be the worst is yet to come. So what we're experiencing under Mr. Taylor, it will be worse under this young leader.
Yeah. And you see, that's where, and then Madosoro told the prophet said the young leader was going to do more. Yet the people criticized it. The President Bwaka and his administrator and his minister
so
today.
The young leader perform according to the expectation of the people?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's hold you have to bring on the deputy. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Thank you so much for joining us. Line 3, let's get your thoughts.
Thank you. My name is Levi Semi, and I'm 20 days morning from Chicken to Factory, a proud member of Concerned Librarian for Justice. Well, the talking point, whether our economy is better now, right? Am I lying?
Marco Bacala Francis prophesied in 1999, speaking at the Vatican, speaking to bishops, Catholic bishops across the globe. He said, he prophesied that a young leader will come, but the economy will be bad. A celebrity, the man will be celebrated, but back home, the economy will be bad. And the worst, when we thought that under Mr. Taylor we're suffering, but the worst was yet to come, and an astute and God-fearing leader will come, and the economy will flourish. Your opinion?
Oh, my opinion, yes. For the celebrity, I think things were a little bit better because the fact is that people were suffering. I agree, there were no brand bottle here doing President Wilson, but he had everybody incorporated within the government. So there were no dancer, red star. Okay, nowadays, man, we talk about now who is the president. When a man who is vying for presidency will tell you I will dance with the devil, then Marco Bacala Francis is right, because now the economy is in a sea, not in a separate tent, as they don't place it before. So the economy is better. These prices are increasing every now and then because the US rates are 180, but because of the taxes they come up.
So to answer the question, the economy is now flourishing.
And now flourishing.
Thank you so much, Deputy. Good morning. Before I take my next call.
Good morning, Sheriff. Good morning, Liberians. It's good to be here after the celebration of our Independence Day, and of course, it's a great time being here. Like you said, ring is not an excuse, and so we have to make it our duty professionally to come and do what we love how to do best.
Okay, so we take more calls until 8:15.
Yeah.
Then we navigate our way. A statement coming from Sam Gay. People say he's at the executive mansion, the head, but he is a trained DEA man that I know about. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the sheriff. It's Rico calling from the
Let's hear you. Nicholas?
Reed Cooper.
Oh, Reeves Cooper.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear you, Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, my brother, we have been doing well to keep the Liberian people on track. Like the topic today concerning the economy. There are times people...
No, listen. There was a prophecy 27 years ago by the late Marco Bacala Francis.
Yes.
He prophesied that a young man will come, uneducated people will take over the government, the economy will be bad. Fast forward, under Mr. Taylor, we said Mr. Taylor regime was the worst, tyrannical. He prophesied. In fact, he said the worst is yet to come. A young man will come, then somebody God-fearing and an astute leader will come. And in my opinion, who you think that leader is? Not this God-fearing is the president.
Yeah, when you look at prophecy for our country, one of the most prophecy in the 80s by King was from the late Mother Duke.
Ken King, Margaret Francis, who were all into the actual politics of Liberia. And he saw things. And God spoke to him in a way in which he said it, which I am not arguing about. But come to the reality, what I experienced during the Taylor regime economically, what I experienced during the early regime economically, and what I experienced under this Georgia regime and this Ghana regime, I tell you, the worst economy ever is this economy. It is this Ghana economy.
Okay, so this Ghana economy is the worst.
The worst. The reason is just simple.
Okay, so what's the reason?
Brother, you can bring the rate down to the rate. You can bring the rate down to 100 or even 1 to 1. With the manner and form the officials are handling our economy. You look around, even to get money, it is not easy. We are in the private sector. You do business for people to come and pay you. It is not an easy thing to get money. Today, I get more than 3% of my land that are calling for their own property to come. They are unable to even answer their own phone, knowing that their property is with me, because the battle law is that they don't have money. Economically, money, the economy is stagnated. It's just in the hands of very, very few. Not like before, where the money was in the hands of almost everybody. Today, the money is in the hands of very few. They are very mean. They don't like to share money. They pretend as if they don't have any, hiding in a bundle.
Thank you so much. Let's we've been holding this caller. Let's take line 3. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Sheriff and the Deputy Sheriff this morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, my name is Mohammed Gonzo Fufana Junior, a person of Global Assembly and member of the Consumer Labour for Justice. Well, Mr. Sheriff, right now, I just want to say that Mr. Parker Francis, his services was, that type of, can I say, plotting, Yes, it was fluctuating because some of the services sound real and some didn't sound real. So now our economy is in the ocean, nowhere to hold. So thank you this morning.
All right, thank you so much. The economy is in the ocean. Good morning, Obed. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Ricky.
Good morning.
Yeah. Yeah, my name is Ibrahim and join you for Clarity.
Let's hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, man, for God's sake, why would people say that the past government, Black government, did not too well when they saw the tangible?
No, hold on. I don't know whether you really understood what we read. We were discussing a prophecy by the late Archbishop Michael Pakala Francis.
Okay.
He prophesied that a young man will come, bunch of uneducated people, young people will take over, the economy will be bad, the country, it will get worse, and nobody dared to criticize this young president, this young person. Then fast forward, he also said the worst is yet to come in Liberia. He ended it by saying a God-fearing and an astute statesman will come. The economy will be okay. That is what we're discussing, sir.
Yeah, thank you. I think that prophecy is right. That prophecy is right and it's true. It's what we're going through now. So I say thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kear Morning Live. We're here navigating to you on a rainy Tuesday morning. It's coming up to 9 minutes past the hour. We'll take more calls. Let's get your thoughts on the issue. Of course, we're here and navigating to you from the slump of Suniwen to the top of Duco. Obed, while we're with calls, more calls to come because 8:15 we'll navigate to another discussion on the platform. What can you say on the day? What did you do? People say, well, it was one of the best celebrated independence anniversary. Other people say the worst. Mixed opinion views by people. So while we are with more calls, let's hear Deputy.
Yeah, it is indeed a time where a lot of people had their own mixed reactions. There are folks who said it was highly celebrated. Yes, you saw the optics across the world. China, in Guangzhou, you saw in the United States where the Minister of Youth and Sports went sexy. Yeah, where she.
Okay, let me just hold you so we don't do injustice to this caller.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the name is Save Governor, and I call from JND and JKK Dream for the Labrador Foundation.
Go ahead.
And on the GP International BA for the important. Sheriff, it will analyze Bishop Wagner Francis prophecy. You'll realize that this prophecy is being applied to the current dispensation. Just saying, my brother, you can have a smooth route to the southeast, and you can see vehicle moving equipment go to various countries to revamp rekindle our economy. Because if the farm to market road, will be addressed, then of course our people will have bread on their table. If you realize that we are no longer fighting for rice, but rather rice import has increased, we will no longer fight and go back to 1979. If you realize that our school system are getting new schools for the level of population that is developing, you realize that our economy
I want to hold you there, Obed. New schools. Where are
new
those schools?
If you listen to the government announcing that,
sir.
Yeah.
You said new schools are being built. I'm
Yes.
asking you the question,
Where?
Mr. Deputy. Where?
The most recent delegated schools in Nima and one country, they are evidence. They are evidence to what we try to retrospect here.
Mhm.
So this economy, if you have your economy at the level of billion, your revenues envelope is increasing on an exponential level, you will realize this economy is at the trajectory of that or prophecy. So your topic is so
So
unique.
you mean that President Bwaka was the one who the late Archbishop spoke
Professor,
about?
yeah.
No, prophecy do not point to a particular person.
In
but
reality now, with the reality now.
You said a young man.
So because
Yeah.
that's two things we're talking about.
Yeah.
A young man who will be
you have
celebrated
to put it in
worldwide.
your own analysis.
No, we are asking you for your
Yeah.
opinion.
For your opinion.
What do you make of the prophecy? Is it that he was
This prophecy,
referring earlier
I
on to
want you
George Weah
directed
and
to-
now Deacon
Yeah.
Bwaka?
Yeah, this prophecy pointing to the action of this president, George Weah presidency and the Joseph Numa presidency clearly explain what it was
But
meant to
that's
be.
simple for you to have said.
Yeah, thank you so
Instead
much,
of them
brother.
beating all around the bush.
Let's hear you. Good morning, caller.
Is it that the
Hey, Sheriff.
Yeah, morning, welcome.
Good morning, and let me say good morning to your deputy sheriff.
Welcome, let's hear you.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
My name is Lincoln T. Lincoln. I call from District 8 this morning.
What's the take
know-
about the prophecy?
You know what? Sorry. When I listen to some of the guys calling for saying memo
No,
of
my
what
man, share your opinion, man. Yeah, that the
Yeah,
beauty
my
of it, lead the people.
my opinion coming, you know my opinion.
Yeah, but you want to talk, question other people. That we want that
yeah, yeah. When they said that, the prophecy from the late conference was not in place, but they forget to know that the old man prophesied that a young man was going to come and celebrate it. Was he not celebrated? So are they going to deny that too? On the issue of the economy, I think the economy under this regime is far better than what we inherited yesterday. Here's my point. Yesterday, on George Weah, all of the budget that we had, a lot of shortfall on this regime. For the first time for
But let me also remind you that on early we have budget shortfall.
No, we're discussing this regime because they said
because no, listen, the man said the worst is yet to come. The worst is yet to come. He was not just referring to a particular person that Mr. Taylor will say. He said, you ain't see suffering yet, right, Obed?
Mm-hmm.
They suffering you're going through, they hard time, you ain't see the worst yet. So it was not just about Mr. Taylor, but you talk about budget shortfall. On any budget shortfall, almost multiple shortfalls of the budget. Continue.
Now, the owner was very specific. He said, right after that celebrated or leader, there will come a God-fearing leader. Right after George Weah, who
do you think he was referring to?
Yeah,
or the prophecy was referring to?
Is it Bwaka?
No, Prophecy was referring to Joseph Boga because the economy is better. Our body are going to work with 1 billion. So how do you think the body are going to work with 1 billion?
Also, do you think that during the rule of Mr. Weir that he led the country with bone face, strong face, iron face?
They do what?
During the regime, because the prophet say, according to Bishop Francis, that a man will rule with iron fist. That the question deputy asking you.
Uh-huh.
A man will rule. Oh yes, the former president he ruled with iron fist because he called people enemy of the state. Nobody could say anything against him. They say anything against him, Sabu, you get in the street and get rid of you. That was an iron fist. That's exactly what Bishop Francis was talking about.
Was actually that the case during the regime of former President Weir?
That were there collecting people?
No, that was the case because if you criticize Sabu, you don't get in the street and go to you. And you call people who criticize as enemy of the state.
Is so President Boga now a God-fearing leader and astute leader?
Yes, statesman.
Oh yes, he's a God-fearing leader.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let's take our last caller on this segment.
Yeah.
60 minutes past the hour. Good morning.
Morning.
Let's hear you. What's
my name is Jonathan S. Senior, and I call from Front Street to be specific.
No, Jonathan, you call earlier on. We call when you start to do that, then everybody, other people.
Yeah, let's give each and every one of you 1 minute to participate.
Okay, so we'll hold the course for now. Yeah?
Yeah. So there are several things where prophecies come to pass. It takes years and years and years as well. When these true men of God, they say God revealed to redeem.
Men of God.
Yeah, nowadays you got 2 for 5 men of God. I'm not judging that.
Jared did not agree with that session on yesterday because I said Jared Cummings.
Yeah, for me, he has a right to disagree.
Yeah. I said my issue: why are they going to governance? Why they want to go to the Senate, to the House? They want to be in the executive. He said it would depend on the person integrity. You can still go there. So I said, let's leave that conversation for another time.
So for me, I still believe that the Bible said in the last day there will be people coming claiming to be prophets.
Lies and illusion.
Lies. Imagine there's a man of God in the township of Kawa who said he want to go to the mall to awaken the late Miracle Ketor. Imagine that, Roger. Imagine. And when they get there, he said it was too late and difficult for him to bring her back to. I mean, I don't know what come over these new generational men of God. I'm not judging that Christian faith, but the way they do things, you can see it glaring. I don't know. We're not judging them because we are saints. No, we are sinners.
Yeah.
But the woman died, and he said, "You carry me to the place. I will bring her back." They took you to the place. He said, "It's difficult for me to bring her back." And you know when someone died nowadays, they test the pulse, they do all the tests.
They say you can call about on spoon. They say Marie. He said, "When I dog him, I can't read. Different dog.
I can't read. I don't read it." Forget about my honorable.
Okay.
So I mean, there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot. There was
the lines are still bustling on this.
There was one God-fearing. Who have been God-fearing leader, maybe after George Weah or before, after Theodore George Weah, who have been the late Bronsky, for example.
Was he God-fearing in your opinion?
In my mind, the way the supporters from the Christian community supported him.
Okay. The level of support.
The level of support.
From the Christian.
They felt that was the church. They felt that the late Bronsky was the man of the Christian community in totality to have taken over this particular country. Unfortunately, that vision, that mission did not come to pass until he's no more. He struggled with the CPP from the earlier stage, and later on, he passed out. Well,
even in his own party, Liberty Party, he struggled.
He struggled in his party. He was battle. Our man Jackson, I say Jackson will say, Darius DeLaw and Yombly Kanga Lawrence were not in good talking terms with the late Bronsky when he passed. He always accused them.
And they wanted to take the party.
Take the party.
Yeah, from Bronsky.
From Bronsky. And then when they started FOB, Friends of Bronsky, and then later on they said even him had some comments to make against Bronski when he was given job by Ellen in the Unity Party. So there's a whole lot about the prophecy,
prophecy.
and a different kind of thing, Sheriff.
So let's take the comments. People
Yeah,
following.
let's read some of our comments.
Then we'll come to the update. Arthur Johnson concerning his client, and from the executive mansion, Sam Gay.
Oh yes, that is something we need to go deep into. On what the head of the EPS said, right? Okay, so let's go to Facebook and acknowledge some of you watching us live this morning. Thank you so much for using your data to join us. Aliu Famula says, "Good morning, big brother." Samuel Hollywood says, "Wow." Otter says, "Please contact to call in." Okay, so we should place the contact to call in. We're going to do that for those of you out of Liberia so you can call in. Prince H. Wilson says, "Indeed, the economy was very bad during George Manewia as compared to Joseph Yuma Boaka." Emmanuel Kwesi Smith says, "Yes, it is better than before." Samuel Gokai says, "Wow, very interesting." Ruben Kane says, good morning to you, Ruben. Something Kear says, "Who live with boys in his house?" Who live with boys in his house?
Referring to Bakala Francis.
Yeah. Emmanuel Kwesi Smith said, that bro having we said Jefferson Koji, Nathaniel McGill, etc. Okay. And so that's it. Those of you who are following us, thank you so much. Continue dropping your comments. We're going to read them out for you. Share our live video on other social media platforms, in other platforms, so that others can be a part of this particular conversation. This is your timely, credible, factual radio station here in Liberia, Kear Radio, moving far and wide. We all know ownership or loyalty to any politician.
Okay,
Yes.
so Daniel Giddings Kekula, good morning, sirs. Following from Sanoye Town, Lower Bom County. Thanks for the great job, you guys. God is in control.
Yes, Daniel Kekula, thanks so much. For
so let's bring you up to speed with Arthur, the legal counsel for because there's session made that he will not, the former finance minister, that he will not abide by any kangaroo verdict or decision by the judge or the court. Councillor Arthur Johnson writes, "As a member of the Supreme Court Bar, it is my ethical duty to do all that is legal necessary and right to defend my clients. My ethics do not require me to listen to my client's decision not to appeal or seek judicial remedy to a decision that violates his rights. If it is legally detrimental to him, but to provide adequate legal representation for my client. So we will seek to convince our client to allow us to take advantage of the law governing the case or to appeal the lower court decision." Okay, so whatever may happen, I will not allow our client's statement to refuse appellate review or judicial remedies. My failure to do so may threaten my license involving the entire legal team. Therefore, we will engage Minister Tuer to allow us to proceed in accordance with the law. Let's discuss it.
Yeah, so that is the lawyer's note to his client.
Yeah.
Even though the client has the right to discontinue, right? In his opinion, he believes that the case has been adjudicated, very handed down, and it is a political witch hunt against him by the regime.
According
to him. He said that he described the regime as a cocaine regime. He said this cocaine regime cannot do anything to obstruct legal justice because the jurors who were under the control of the government, recruited by the government, being looked at, taken care of by the government, paid by the government, and today some of them said where we received some of our colleagues received bribe and XYZ. And as all of us are aware about what happened, Mr. Twelve believes that he's not going to bow down to any further retrial, as he terms it, and it is bad. So his lawyer Arthur Johnson believes that this is something that's going to place a serious dent to his professional career. It could cause problem for his license as a lawyer
before the bar
of the Supreme
yeah
Court.
the bar of the Supreme Court.
Yeah, they could punish him for that, especially with his client, because the lawyer takes custody of the client within the court system. At the court before the bar, he's there to talk for and on behalf of his client. So it is a statement that he's going to encourage his client, despite his client has been making wild allegations against the court, against the government. But he's going to encourage his client to take a step above the lower court in terms of its decision to call for a retrial after the incarceration of some of the jurors, releasing 3 of the 15. Well, he believes that Mr. Tue should continue the flight up to the higher court to make a determination. He still believes that his client has been vindicated, and therefore they should proceed to meet the final arbiter of justice, which is the higher court.
So if because I'm getting information that 12 the case will resume. They will recall the case for the August term of court.
Okay.
And that will be around, it should be around, depending on the 11, 12, or 13
of August.
Yes, of August. That will be the August term of court. A new panel of jurors will be a form established. Then they will take, but Daniel Giddings I'm fast, so read what he just said. Daniel Giddings Kekula just said something. Then we'll go to the executive manager.
Yeah, I think it's in line with what the minister wrote, what the EPS director wrote with the video. We have the video. We're going to play the audio here for you, so that you know, and then we can have that discussion also, like you said.
Yeah. So you want me to read it from the executive mansion?
Yes. So just to conclude on this whole Samuel Tue case, let's see reasons, right? And the last time, like you said, officials of the Unity Party government, they are actually having issues, disagreements over this particular case. Some still believe that there shouldn't be a retrial.
They are divided.
They are divided over the case. Others believe that there should be a retrial. Let the law take its course legally without any interference of higher ups as well. So let's see how it plays out. If the government is not careful with this Samuel Tue case, it's going to be a bad precedent. If they're not careful, if they decide to go political than legal, it's going to be a bad precedent. And we say this not just for today. It could be governments to come.
But the argument...
I'm coming, sure. Let me just lay my thought on this. Government could come tomorrow, day after, not yesterday, but years ahead, when all of us are even dead and gone, and they could set some of those precedents, right? Let's be careful. I'm not saying the court is wrong or the court is right for now. I'm saying we have to be careful and take the political nature of it and do what is right in keeping with the laws of our country. The Unity Party government has to be careful.
But to that, whether they are divided on opinion, whether some say he should be retried, some say in their opinion. But the argument previously from my own friend Arthur Johnson, that it is unprecedented, and this argument, in my opinion, from legal minds, legal pundits, said what is wrong. That
it has happened.
It has happened.
Okay.
Whether they disbanded the jurors, whether discharge them, whatever way you want to call it, if there is a slight, a semblance of interfering or tampering, of course, investigation, it can be investigated, and the judge can overturn us according to what they gather. They can overturn every part of the world. They make references to cases that was
That's
adjudicated.
happened.
The jurors disbanded or discharged, and the judge discharged the jurors according to their opinion, the verdict. But because of what they heard that there was tampering, they called them back and they restarted the case. So
in this case, I'm yet to comprehend exactly who made. Okay, the allegation was made by one of the jurors, right?
I think it was 3 of them.
That's what I'm saying. Some of the jurors.
Yes,
Let's put it as it is. Making a public allegation. Who now asked them back? Was it the government or the court itself?
The prosecution.
Okay.
To the court, because they made an allegation. I think what people said from different segment of the our country, the Atayi Place intellectual centers, people say they should have just gone for everybody free or everybody guilty. But once you had, two not guilty and the rest guilty, there's something played behind the scene.
Yeah, but
something played behind the scene.
Yeah, I mean, I still yet can't believe it, can't understand that how did the government, for example, right, or the prosecutors, in full control of the jurors and allowed tampering? How?
This is not the first time.
I'm not saying it's the first time. I'm being specific with this to have open up.
That's another argument
for interference.
I agree with you. That's
from
another
us
argument.
So
because when the people are sequestered, they are
that's where my point comes in, that the government has blundered.
Yeah,
the government blundered big time.
That's another issue because I talked with some prosecutors. I spoke with them that how is it possible? Because once those individuals are sequestered, as a panel, jury panel, they don't have assets. Their phones or whatever gadgets they
go
have,
home and come back
because if the case go for 45 days and once the matter they are there, when they go into the hospital, when they come into the court, they are on a heavy protection
to make sure there's no leakage.
So that is something.
It could be the core of the conversation, Sheriff, understanding, because it makes no sense. Sherry, you have people. You got it under your protection in a compound. I just want to simplify it.
But what I just said.
And you say you allow Obey to come from all the way Kawa and take food in your compound. You have security layers of protection that nobody is allowed.
According to the minutes of the court, I'm not sending it to you, right? I wish I would send to you. According to the minutes of the court, right? We don't form opinion.
Sure.
We go and take the argument from movement or defense or prosecution.
And
that one of the individuals told an individual, just carry the phone and place it in the bathroom in the courthouse, in the court. They go to the bathroom, right? To take leave, right? Okay. He or she goes there, take that phone, put it anywhere. So this is one of the arguments that were proffered. And the whole conversation, I will send it to you. What the guy said, he was discussing, thinking that it was a private discussion between him and one of the jurors, not knowing this juror was recording him, and it was used in open court. He said he was shocked that the conversation you and I are having, and you recording me or I recording you. He thought it was just one of those, and everybody, the jurors said, look, you know what? Everything, if I say, let us cooperate our thoughts. So if the judge asks or investigator asks whether there was a fume, whether we saw fume, everybody must say no. So everybody went with one word, no, we didn't see fume. But when it came to the issue after the analysis of the court law and other issues and recording, that opened the case. That opened what I will send to you the minutes. So read it rapidly so you know exactly what happened. But the issue I don't agree when people say that it never happened before. No, it has happened.
Yeah. That is not it. It has happened. There are several cases across the world over as well, which Liberia is no exception of.
Of course.
So I was just concerned about how count these jurors who are protected.
They also the
by the
concern,
defendant or by
of the public.
Mm.
Also the concern of the public.
Mhm.
Now, I just want to make reference to Matilda Parker case.
Mhm.
Now, if you knew the late T.C. Gould, he was the Maradona. They refer to him as the Maradona of the court. In the Matilda Parker case, prosecution rested. So it was defense to take, to cross-examine prosecution. Guess what?
Mm.
The next day, T.C. Gould came with a dirty paper, white paper, and said there was juror tampering. Somebody passed it into the juror. Dirty paper, the other way you put it on the ground, you rub it on it. So, and the jurors were disbanded. A new juror panel was set up. So the issue, but the issue Councillor Johnson raised, Councillor, what's his name? Amen. He has his own take on that issue. That it has happened.
Mm-hmm.
It has happened. You can discharge the juror. You can bring the jurors back because of temporary. Let's go to the executive mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll come to that audio you have. Let's go to the. Oh, you want to read it? You want me to read? Or
Yeah,
you?
go ahead.
Okay, let me. Yeah, somebody's calling our WhatsApp number, but I don't know why they're calling by this time because we're not. Okay, so update. Executive Protection Service EPS Director Sam Gay has confirmed that a controversial social media post threatening to burn 4.2 tons of cocaine belongs to him. In the post, Gay wrote, quote, "We will burn the 4.2 tons of cocaine this week, and we will videotape it and send it to them in Colombia. Bring it on if you are vexed. Get your boat or plane and come meet us at the burn site." When contacted, of course, we contacted him, right?
Mm.
Okay, Gay acknowledged that he altered the post.
Mm-hmm.
His response comes amid circulating video in which two individuals were allegedly heard making claims about Liberia in connection with the reported cocaine seizure. Let's discuss it and get the thoughts of the people.
Okay, so according to the head of the EPS,
But I wanted you to read this long write-up.
Okay, on
It
the
has come to our
Facebook.
attention. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has come to our attention that a fake video is currently. I don't know if the person is an official government spokesperson or Daniel Guinness Kekula is the one writing his opinion.
Okay.
It has come to his attention or our attention.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
From where he speaks, but we have reasons to believe that this misleading content originated from individuals associated with the opposition, particularly the Congress for Democratic Change. So he's accusing that the video that is trending,
those individuals,
comes from the CDC, according to him, with the apparent intention of creating confusion and spreading misinformation. We wish to assure all Liberians, especially our supporters, that the video is entirely false and should not be taken as a credible source of information. We urge everyone to remain calm, avoid sharing unverified content, and rely only on official communication from the accurate information. We encourage the public to exercise caution, verify information before forwarding it, and reject attempts to mislead or divide our people through false propaganda. Thank you, Siafa S. Kamara, psychological laboratory technician, psychologist. Right. Yeah, so the man say that.
Let's also say good morning.
You guys were always allowed. No, I can't say this on the radio. You guys always allow people to fool you. Nowhere in the world, drugs dealers will come on social media to expose themselves. Don't allow CDC cheap propaganda.
Now hold on there. I have a problem there.
Uh-huh.
I've watched these investigative movies, right? and they sometimes talk to drug cartels. They use marks. They you know, their identity. They don't expose their identity. So it happens.
It happened.
I know that for a fact. They can
Yeah.
use
Yo, you
marks.
Max.
They can
So
use
someone said nowhere in the world. How will you say
Tyler Arthur Johnson.
pen
nowhere in the
pusher
world.
says only in Liberia drug cartel can hide their face to speak? Councillor Ambrose Man said that on Class Reloaded. No, that's lie. Most of these people who are into terrorism, you know,
They will have their
transnational crimes,
Yeah.
like drugs, which is a part of it, counterfeit, financial terrorism, or something like that.
human trafficking.
These people will not expose
No,
themselves.
they will not expose themselves.
Have you seen terrorists around the world? Jail can't show their face. Say, yeah, we
Photo
don't want,
shoot.
want to do this. They come for photo
yeah,
up.
yeah. So yeah,
They will normally hide their faces
They
before
use
talking.
masks.
They use
Yeah.
marks. They will
Yeah.
talk, even the voice over.
Yeah.
They will put something in their mouth,
Yeah.
or they will doctor their
Where
voices.
is coming from? Where is people with nowhere in the world?
Something is giving a feedback. Sure.
Something.
Your Mac, also your Mac. You just need to touch your Mac, the Mac itself.
What the Mac? It's okay.
No, you maybe play with it. No, maybe I think it's a cord.
It's okay now.
Anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
But
All
there's
right.
a little feedback. Georgie, so where you are, you can come in, please. Now, so it is normal to say, oh, nowhere in the world, drugs people will say that we cover our faces. It is normal. Reaction is normal. So the EPS boss talked to his social media platform. When he was contacted, he confirmed that he authored that particular post, that they will burn the drugs this week, and the guys in Colombia
Can come.
can do, if they like, they can
get
come.
on their boat. They can get on their
Because in the video, it is believed, we cannot independently verify that video as a credible media institution yet, but it is on social media also. There is a video we cannot authenticate for now. We have sent it to our fast checkers. They are checking the fact to know how authentic the video is. But it is believed that it is predicated upon that video on social media, for which EPS Director Gay made the assertion, or made a comment that in the post he wrote that there are 4.2 tons of cocaine this week will be burned, and we will videotape it and send it to them in Colombia. So it means that he was referring to exactly what has been playing. I don't know if we can.
Yeah, play the audio.
Yes, Josh, we could get it to Josh to have it played on.
You can play for your phone.
Okay, I thought we wanted to display on the screen.
Oh, okay.
So others can.
Where is Josh?
Yeah, let's send it to Josh.
Josh.
There is still a feedback. There is still
I don't know where this feedback coming from.
Yeah,
Where is it
maybe we
coming
need to take a quick break to come back.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh, you have to do better.
Yeah. Let's see if we can take a quick break. Take a quick break.
The sheriff in the public court of opinion.
All right. Thanks. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's Josh, the audio. Let's get the audio, and then of course they want to visualize it right, so for the benefit of the public. What is Mala? What you say? Okay, you will read that. Stay problem. Yeah, your Mac is on. Your Mac now on. Mac 3. Okay. It's on.
Yeah. Okay. Better now.
All right.
But there's still a feedback. I don't know where.
Where is it coming from?
It's coming from. Yeah, there's still feedback. Not through the microphone, but it's just in the background. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so let's
Yeah, so we'll manage sorry to our listeners for that.
So
Clara, yeah,
Kofi
our
Amala,
technicians working towards it. Josh, you have the video there. You can try to upload it strictly so we can get it up. Clara Malak is on this morning. Clara been giving the men a hard time during the season. She said, other people give you see 10,000 to call here.
Who used 10,000 to call her? Who now?
Lami Yama. In the States. Wow. So she said, like, bro, Benny, when they get, when they
get,
all right, yeah, you saw it, right? But what radio channel? So, like, bro, we make a game, even if they are to for money.
Yeah,
no way.
So, what she wrote here, read what she.
Clara Malak says, good morning, team. I am aware criminals use marks to make public threats, etc. However, the video is fake. Yes, we cannot authenticate the actual video.
So fact checked.
As a media entity, we can't say it's fake or not fake for now because we are not in that position right now to verify such. But however, well, there's somebody who dignified the video already, right? There's somebody who dignified the video by reacting to a Facebook post, and he said, "We will burn that cooking, we will videotape it."
He's challenging them,
and we will send it to you people. Yeah. The challenge comes in based on the video because they said they were in the video according to this video, which is not 100% authenticated by us as to whether it is a good video. But in that video that we saw, it says we are coming for our $2 million that was given to Joseph Walker's son, and they showed Joseph Walker in the video. They showed the same drugs and how it was labeled when they were seized in that particular video as well. It's a fake video. It is not a fake video. For now, we cannot 100% say that as an institution. We cannot verify that 100% for now. Like we said, before the day ends, as an institution, we will do that and we refer to the public. Daniel is back. He said, Obed and Big Brother Daniel, that particular video is fake. They just to confuse our people in the country.
Give you 24 hours to release our goods and to refund the 2 million to release our boys, or we will go to war. This is Joe.
What you mean?
No. He coming better go. Oh, God. Sherry, you'll be charged. So
it's like the clerk telling the judge you didn't contain.
That different code, yeah. So let me say, hands up to the incoming federal governor. He said burning the drugs isn't the issue yet. Let it not be with the CDC government who claimed they burned 100 million drugs that we couldn't see evidence. Let this government to a living burning blah blah blah. It's a whole long letter from Jonathan Woba here this morning. Clara Malak says same gay in my opinion was just being sarcastic. We have to understand it's the government. They have to keep let me go back to it. It's the government. They have to keep the sanctity of the state. Okay. So she believes that Sam Gay was sarcastic. That's her reaction to Sam Gay's section. Following you from GSA rule, Rock Hill Community, Aliyu writes, Emmanuel Smith said, but 24 hours already passed. 72 hours already passed. I wonder the additional time. Okay, so Sam Gay made a statement. It was from this video. So we'll play the video. Those of you who are watching, we'll play the video so you see we're not authenticating the video. We do not know the authenticity of this particular video as sheriff and deputy or as Kear Radio. But in our opinion, we believe that it's from this video that Mr. Gay was reacting that prompted his post, which he authored, and we can also report that is so. Yeah, so that he said it based on this particular video, where we can authenticate that yes, the statement came from him. So the video has also been greeted with mixed reaction in the public. Others say that true, others say that not true. So it is being politicized in our minds. Let's listen to the video and hear, quote unquote, what this fake or true video is saying.
All right, so just sit back. 10 minutes to the hour.
Give you 24 hours to release our goods and to refund the 2 million to release our boys, or we will go to war. This is Joe picture here with his WhatsApp number. This hijueputa we call Asake, who has also put his signal phone off. He is the one who introduced us to Joe. And this is the father of Joe, the president of Liberia. As you can see on the Focus on Liberia website, the Coco material was taken. Here is a movie of our goods so we can show you we are the owner. Coco, Dog Dollar, Poseidon, Liberty, Mercedes. More videos will come to expose it, you fucking ratas. Ya saben, hijueputas, you have 24 hours. I give you 24
short piece.
Yeah, short piece.
Yeah.
Did I hear you say puta? In Spanish, puta. I know the definition of that word, puta.
Okay.
So I don't want to.
Don't mention in English. Please share it.
Yeah.
So they said what they could say in this video that is being termed as fake and true. Other people believe that true, other people believe that it's a fake video. We as a radio station cannot authenticate as to whether it's fake or real. But it is the basis of Sam Gates' section that they will burn this week 4.2 ton of cocaine, all their goods, because Poseidon, this one, that one, everything a part of it. You saw it. So they're going to burn it and videotape it and send it to Colombia according to them. So the cartel can bring it on.
Yeah,
they are ready. Bring it on.
Bring your plane. Come with your
come on board your flight. Come.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Liberia is ready to battle you.
Yeah.
According to the EPS director as well. I believe that the EPS director was sarcastic. Like you listen to one of our colleagues, right, Clara, former journalist. Journalist is always a journalist. That's it. Former. And others are saying the video fake. They think that fake thing was done by CDC. That CDC people doing as usual.
The blue and
Unity Party will always accuse CDC. CDC will accuse Unity Party. So when there even truth or something fake, the two of them play into it as politics as well. So what we cannot only emphasize on the video, but you listen to what the EPS director said, that they will burn the drugs this week and they will videotape it and send it to Colombia. And Colombia, those guys in Colombia who are part of the drugs cartel, they made them vex, then they come to Liberia and bring it on. He's ready, not a friend. Yeah, Liberia not a friend of them. In the video, it said, if you not get our 2 million, they're accusing the president's son and another person, who introduced them to the president's son. And then they placed a WhatsApp number of Jojo Buaka there as well. So there's a whole lot to understand here. The government needs to officially respond to these things as well. Drugs issue is not a small thing. The cartel is big, as we always put it, Sheriff. Too many people involved into it, and They say her role, her push. Too many things interplaying the whole drug cartel issue until you have police officers now being involved into the process. 106 has been relieved. I was one of those journalists who even frowned against the coming back to the police of some of these same old friends of Gregory Coleman, bringing them back with tinted record. They are very good guys now in the police. Like I can vouch for 103, very professional.
Who's a senior friend?
Yes, he's a professional man.
Yeah, but Obed, in that discussion you put in, they were taking the code, right? They were exonerated. The Ebola, they were taking the code, and they were. And so I'm going to do a research on that case. The year they were taking the code, but we cannot guilt by affiliation.
No.
Yeah, so this is how people see
Guilt by
it now.
association.
Association, not affiliation by association. That Reverend Kumo was wrong or is wrong for bringing him back to the police. Look, a lot of things happen between Sudu and Gregory. You know that? All Sudu guys were sent to, how they call it, under the basement there. Yeah, Connexville.
Yeah,
they have Connexville. They send them under the basement. Under the
No
basement.
assignment.
So you don't have assignment. So once Gregory leaves and somebody take over, Gregory own a men there, they see men will also go under the basement. So I really want, I will do the research and get that story. We can discuss it tomorrow.
So I in my opinion, say, and I'll reiterate that I had issue with Greg for bringing that particular
individual back.
106. The 106 Bola Ding.
Okay, Bola Ding back.
And his record again has proven that this man to be in the police. Yeah, I mean, too many things, lifestyle and everything.
No, his lifestyle that he based.
Yeah, that one that he based. That's what I'm saying. Too many things. Professionally, too many things. It's very unethical. Yeah. So someone says our radio is very loud and clear in Sanoye town, in Lower Bond County. Thanks so much, Daniel Kekula, for highlighting and showing that this come to pass as well. Someone says, good morning, Obed. I'm following from my resident district number 7. Thanks so much for joining us in district number 7. So we're going to open up the phone lines,
take a few calls,
and then we'll
deal with the Miata family controversy. Yeah. Then we'll close the show. Exclusive analysis. They examine Liberia under the microscope, get a real piece on the issue of drugs. When silence speaks louder than protests, when silence speaks louder than protests, as Liberia's fight against drugs becomes selective, we'll go home with this. Let's take this caller. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
How are you this morning, Sheriff and the other gentleman?
Yeah, the deputy sheriff, Obed.
Yeah, I'm Murphy family calling from Maserati.
Maybe we played the video, you heard the audio. Depending if you're watching, then you see the video, but the audio. So, what is your opinion? What is your opinion on this? And also the statement made by the
Director Gay.
Director Gay.
Yeah, that video I saw it since I downloaded it. I gave my phone and I've been following other media institutions concerning that allegation. So I followed Spoon and Ronald C. Spoon, and others were on the platform, and they said they validated that video. At myself, I thought the video was AI video, but they authenticated. They say the video is real. That is why you see the EPS director is responding to it, because it's true. And something like I said in the video.
So Spoon authenticated the video in your
opinion. Yeah, even Ronald said he said he called some of those guys.
Yeah, we cannot authenticate the video yet for our platform's sake.
Yeah, we cannot do that.
All we want is
hello.
Yeah, I said as a media institution, Kear Radio, we cannot authenticate the video as of now.
Yeah. I'm not saying you should authenticate it. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying on other platforms, they authenticated it.
What's your take about what the EPS director said and what you heard or have seen in that video?
My take on it is that the EPS director, those in government are supporting lies against this video. They are.
Thank you so much. They support the EPS yes, I support you guys.
They maybe Stephen say,
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, people. Roger Daniel, and good morning, my old friend Ube.
Yes, sir.
My name is Daniel. I'm graduating calling from Sanaita Lower Bonkane this morning.
You say you're getting us loud and clear in Sanaye?
Loud, very, very loud, clear, up the hill. So let me make my info on the video circulating on the social media. Look, Brother Daniel and Obed, nowhere in the world is George Dida will go have a press conference on video and post it. That's a lie. They are not people who kidnap people. They are doing a business that people are afraid of them, and they themselves are afraid that they would be arrested. So nowhere in the world that somebody will have press conference. And the most disgusting part, watch that video. They have a drug dealer will be having press conference. They got picture on the wall, sticking this out. Nowhere. It's a fake. Just to take our mind from the investigation. Remember, it's a cartel. They are strong.
Where do you think this fake video is coming from?
You know that video right here. That video is coming from right in Liberia. We know who they're behind.
From who?
Kekula, thank you so much. 2 minutes coming in. Let's rush on the time. Lantry, good morning.
Good morning to my care family. Good morning to Obia. Good morning to everyone.
Let's hear you.
There's a Pago for the United Party Election Bureau.
Pago.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling to your letter. You very weak. And thank God for the independent. So that video is a fake video. You want to we first drug and thank our children's man are going by who?
Wait. Hold on. Did I hear you say fair or fake?
I think fake video.
Okay, fake.
Yeah, fake video. Smooth network and don't really say it's a model. But thank God they come and
where do you think the video coming from?
The video come from Smooth network. Spoon that way, they have video. Let them do anything they want to do, but thank God they come and call and for everyone who get the evil and kill the nation will fight the job, time to put the job, every children.
Thank you so much.
People say they spent $2 million on Jojo Boaka.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you join us from? Kear Morning Live, KML.
That is Rich Kopo again from Balanced.
Yes, sir.
Well, to authenticate that video, it is a bit difficult for some of us. But from the response that we're getting from Sengi, it's like we already know that this video has been authenticated by him, and like he know these guys, so he's saying they will send it.
Are you saying based on the EPS director response, he has authenticated the video?
Yeah, and that's why he said we send it back to them, like they know them.
We send the video to them in Colombia.
Yeah, he said when they burn it, we send it back to them. So these are people, if you don't know somebody, you can't send anything to them. You must have known the person or know them before you can be able to return back.
That's your opinion, my brother. Latu, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sherry, and good morning. My son is here the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, veteran bar calling for justice, they concern Liberian for justice. I listened to Nune Palestine. They said that fake video. What kind of fake video? There's a fake video before the man calling and George Walker Ninda. He had 2 million for him. It's a fake video.
So you believe the video real?
Is the video real?
The video is real. The video is not fake, my brother. It's real. No, you know, I'm not going to be passing around here. That fake video. That real video down there. The people of Colombia and the George Walker doing
let me hold you. Let me just hold you there. Assuming that the video is real, the cartels, quote unquote cartels, gave ultimatum 72 hours. 24 hours. Then so in that vein, the EPS boss is saying, okay, bring it on. Yeah. Because people were going after scared of it. It's panic. That the issue of Jojo Boaka name mentioned and WhatsApp number. I don't know his WhatsApp number. As a radio station with our independence, we cannot authenticate. We cannot say that number like Jojo number because I can put marks on my face
and do anything.
Yeah. So for
Yes.
us here, we're not saying the video real. It's not real. It's not us to say. We won't get your thoughts.
Thank you.
So in your
That video
opinion,
real, my brother. It's real. So
Okay,
the
the
people
video.
when I start lying to people, they're really real.
Thank
Why
you
the
so
heck?
much. Link up, link up. Let's get your thought.
The sheriff.
Yes, sir.
Good morning and good morning, Obed. This is Lincoln again. Look, sheriff, in Mantan, the political party I have seen inside the NPP, there's no political party that is sophisticated in the Republican or the Unity Party. As a matter of fact, my name is Lincoln T. Lincoln, a member of the Unity Party Intellectual Bureau. No thing, no tapata, no guy running around with the things that the government that they are jokers. No amount of propaganda that you can play, that you think that you get made Unity Party to go astray. When you got propaganda, somebody posted on video.
What's your thought? Is the video fake or real?
The video is 400 people on the ground fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think Mr. Gay said they will burn the drugs and send it to Colombia?
Yes.
The video.
If I were 10 years, I would say I would have said something more than that. That is a ticket statement. If you understand the rationale behind that statement, you don't even want to.
So you think it was sarcastic?
Yeah. That's what he meant.
Thank you,
Very
Lincoln.
sarcastic.
Let's take another person. Morning, welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Deputy Sheriff. Yeah.
Yes,
And
sir.
good morning. And good morning, the Sheriff.
Morning. What's your name and where you call from?
I'm Terry, so my name is, and I joined the conversation this form of the community. And Sheriff, I'm a little bit, it sounds terrible and disturbing for our nation, right? I think the audio played by all the video circulating, the mentioning the president's son, the issue of drug and drugs is a national issue. So as far as concerned, but now we expect the government under the supporters to go after the issues and find out if it's authenticated, because the president's son cannot be mentioned into these issues, and we see it to be something that we want to understand that it is something that we take to be elected. I think the government needs to see our best to address the issues and find a solution to it. Moreover, the government is not like the political will to the fight against drugs.
Thank you so much, my brother. Let's take line 3.
Morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Let's hear you, please.
Thank you. I need a leave outstanding, and I'm fully for keeping the package this morning. If I'm a member of concern that I'm for justice.
Go ahead. Please.
Well, the issue of that video, my brother, I don't care what was doing. People see that those guys are joking, that watch and see. But for me, I don't want to doubt anything. People will say, oh, that first video, because just I will not take photo, but if you watch just a post. If they arrested some of the police officers, they will post
fiction, man.
That movie is not real.
No, movie's not real, my brother. Movie's not real. A fiction there. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Obel, and good morning to the sheriff.
Yes, sir.
Well, once again, this is Mohammed Dongo Fana Jr., a prime member of Concerned Librarian for Justice. Well, Obel, I don't want for the government to be, defending, about the judge. They should be telling Liberian people the names that the cartels, according to the names that the allegation the cartels people have been alleged to the president's son. Let it come on. Hello? Yeah, but we won't do. We from the CDC, we don't do fake things like the party. Somebody come and say that.
So you believe the video is real?
We don't politicize just matter. We don't politicize just matter for the front. We fall from the CDC. So if they are saying it's a fake video, it leave with them. But I'm trying to say that the allegation the cartels are laboring against the government. Let they come and tell the file and tell that what the people are saying it is false and listening. But I want they want to come. Yes.
The government should speak, right?
They should speak. They should.
Hold on. The head of the EPS have spoken.
Yes. No,
regardless of your video, your threat will
listen, they're speaking. Well, they're speaking. I'm speaking. They should speak. They should speak. The allegation have been labor against their president's son. In all officials of the government.
Son.
No, they are president's son. But I can't be president for me.
No. So
the message is president with Joseph Boga. You want to pose the message to say my president's son?
Hello?
You can't pose the message.
We'll cut you off. They play that place for hostile activities. We gotta be civilized and respectful. Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Let's hear you, please.
This is Ruben Kane, and
call from my Ghana resident.
Go ahead, please.
Thank God this morning the new party are saying that they are sophisticated, but I would say they are sophisticated in life. And saying that is true, one way Boakai Junior. And that's why, Mr. Roger, when people say Cartier will never show their face, you no, Mr. Roger, one of the person I have respect for you, Obel, you put me really well. You know that BBC is always reporting some about one of the cartel that is wanted by Great Britain and in the street. Where is he based in Israel? And the man is right there. People will say that. You see, people will take over 400 million worth of goods for them. They will just fold their hand and say that. We are not thinking about how our country will be protected. People are talking about protesting everything. I have never been afraid. But if you look at the South region, these are the same people, these are the cartel that are proper government. Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, Guinea, right here. So people will sit there and protest. I say,
so what is your opinion? Are you authenticating the video? Is it real or not real?
It is real.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, Obe. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, so I'm Osman Baya calling you from the community.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I have problem with the United Party people.
Forget about the United Party people and speak to the video and the
Seriously,
director.
I have
No.
problem with them. I come in now, please give me
No,
chance.
but we are restricting the platform to what we are discussing. Yeah. What is your take about the EPS director post and the video that we played? Brother,
hello.
Let's speak to the issue and forget about United Party people.
Good morning.
Okay, you call me up.
The player is hiring here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you call me up. I want me to finish. I'll call me up.
You that.
I might have done. We're looking at the time there.
Instead of your monitor. Oh, wow.
The feedback is terrible. We can't continue on this person.
Hello.
The feedback is terrible.
Hello.
Yeah, Joseph.
So your line is terrible. This caller. Okay.
Yes. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes. Welcome. Morning.
Okay. Whether the video is true or not true, you have to find out that what place they call coming from, what place the video coming from. Okay, that's the one. I follow volunteer and Stanton Waterspoon that they authenticate the video that is true. Even in fact, the Stanton said that they have the people number. They have the people number. A volunteer said that yes, indeed, they even share the number. This Stanton share the number with volunteer. We all know volunteer here, right? That's someone who wrote that they can check behind him. The same volunteer who tell us that the law, private, what they call business class is denied that he apologized to the people. Before you said that it's not true, he will send the video to the people. That's why he responding, he's not speaking. Sure, they may not speaking, they may not speaking, they may answering to the people. Let him tell the people what the trust coming from, who own it, who receive it, how he might to enter here.
Thank you so much. We'll take this one and one more call, then we'll have the local data coming up. Good morning.
So, morning, sir. So it bring me to attention that our brother and sister not falling from the house. The former president was arrested in the U.S. in Maryland with a drug cartel, a man who was a drug dealer, former President George Weah.
You were not arrested.
No, he was with a guy, and the guy was arrested.
He was at the place at the wrong time.
He went to visit, and then they arrested
so
him.
that's where I come in. So it means when he was in the man's house and the man was arrested, so my guy assumed that. So he said he's a drug cartel too. That's what they're telling us on the radio this morning.
No, we shouldn't say that.
We shouldn't say that.
You cannot just
make
him guilty by his association.
Because the need Jojo, you know the need of Jojo because he's the second president's son. They have found on me. The first thing they said, the vice president were involved. First thing they come on Madonna couple name. They speak on name. Now holding water. Now they're addressing it to the president's son. So we should conclude that because
My first stop is the Oracle News Daily, and of course, it's sold for 40 Liberian dollars. Both banner headlines this morning: cocaine swallowed 26 as Colombian drug cartel threatened to hunt down president's son in revenge mission. You have two folks on the front page of the paper believed to be Colombian. No extra identity, face cover up, as the caption says, cocaine swallowed 26 as Colombian drug cartel threatening to hunt down president's son in revenge mission. Rediscover your national identity, Trump advisor tells Liberians. And of course, photograph of Trump advisor is on the front page of the paper, and audience from the just ended Independence Day program. To the back page of the paper this morning, 4 Bassa lawmakers humiliated at Independence Day program. What do we have here? Grand Bassa County lawmakers on the front page. That's the back page of the paper. That was restricted to the editorial of the paper. It says, tax hack risks exacerbating poverty in Liberia. To get yourself the detail, grab a copy of the paper.
Even though we have a statesman, God-fearing, but the tax hack causing more hardship on people. The Old Inquirer newspaper, volume 35, number 127, Tuesday, July 28th. As always, get a copy of the paper. It's Kear Morning Live. If you're watching, you listen wherever. Puta. That word puta. Yeah? Without... Okay, the front page says, who urges recognition of indigenous role in Liberia's funding. Founding or funding? Founding?
Yeah.
Founding.
Yeah.
Orange Liberia customers rewards. Token reloaded campaign gains team. Don't give up on our image. Justice Ministry seeks justice backing for rehabilitation. Let's see, we have an editorial looking beyond Liberia's 179th independence. That's the editorial of the paper. I read a story which we're going to read tomorrow. The Minister of Public Works, we need to get him on. Tough talking. He have said that Oniyama does not own the land that he's claiming to own. We'll get the details of that story coming up tomorrow. The back page of the paper, Waka wants Liberians manage resources wisely. Trump's 5th advisor predicts Liberia's best days ahead. Some say Liberia is getting better, others say Liberia is not getting better.
Well, that goes strictly to the New Democrat newspaper. Towards the achievement of social justice is their motto. This paper is sold for 40 Liberian dollars, folks. Both banner headlines: alleged US 10,000 probe as Johnny Bolladine. Did Johnny Bolladine acted alone?
AKA 10,000.
AKA 10,000 for comfort.
They said that's his nickname now.
Yeah.
AKA 10,000, Johnny Bolladine.
Johnny Bolladine, AKA 10,000 for comfort.
Yeah.
300 million drop ball.
10,000. Yeah. Don't say that 20.
Yeah,
At 20. Yeah, 20. But they call it the chief did 10. He did 10. AKA
did
what a minute.
Johnny Dean.
Yeah.
Did he act
alone?
And the photograph of his boss is here also. Gregory, all of
people are calling for him to be removed. I think we need to discuss that tomorrow.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah.
Why should he?
Why should he be?
Or why shouldn't he? We'll look at that as well. Another story topping the front page of the New Democrat newspaper. Orange Liberia rewards loyal customers with biggest ever cash token reloaded campaign. It's an advertisement, so we'll leave it as it is.
They need to do business with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the back page is an Independence Day message to the President, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. The Colombians say Liberia.
Yeah.
Liberia. So that will conclude today on the New Democrat newspaper. newspaper.
From the offices of the New Democrat newspaper. In all that we do and write, in all that we report, come what may, no matter what, Liberia first. The Improvised Daily, that's the motto. So for 40 Liberian dollars. And the front page, more banner headline says from 18 number 178, greatest chapter lies ahead. Waka sue protests for jobs. Sue protests for jobs. Orange land, no, this is a promotional thing. We can't continue with it. The set up the editorial of the Improvised says, after celebration, let there be inspiration. To the back page of the paper, we're serving you breakfast. Johnny Boladin, aka 10,000. LRA expands digital performance. What was this? Ment?
Yeah, Emet.
Magistrate blames LDEA for raising narcotics trade, but non-security begins stop noise pollution in Maryland. Or was as motorists form a buffoon about unstable gasoline costs, government reduces fuel prices. Let's say good morning to Amos Twe. And say that guy. Yeah. He said, no. He said the man as Sima, you're pass. He not fully Sima.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so in the guy Sima professional, right?
Yes.
In the guy Sima professional, you get professional. Say your man do well.
Amos Twe.
Amos Twe. Good morning to you, MD Twe. Early warning system push in Maryland, and that would do it. Okay, armed bandits attack Louisiana township. Hey man, your poor people there. What you doing?
You mean
Louisiana? Louisiana.
Oh.
So you got to do a follow up. That does it
sure.
for the Improvised Daily.
Rockney say Front Page Africa newspaper is up next, and of course,
somebody said whatever he reports is loud and gospel. No, they're not true. Because I can remember the $13 million. You remember the mortality EU money given to maternal mortality? He raised the issue about the 13 million. So the next day, people felt that he will continue. So Microscope lifted the story, but the story died from the Front Page Africa. Why happy? Why ain't happy? The story yet died. And we continue with that story. We went to the EU to get the European Union opinion on the matter. They said that diplomacy they can't speak to that. So even what we say here, do a background check, and not law and gospel. Yes.
Okay, so to the front page of Front Page Africa newspaper this morning, over 400 Liberians left homeless after demolition of communities outside Abidjan, living under extreme conditions. Photograph of that structure is right here on the front page of Front Page Africa. Another big story on the front page of Front Page Africa newspaper. Sorry, a viral video, a president's son, and a promise to burn 380 million in cocaine. The threat, the defense, and the ultimatum. Same photograph is here. Joseph Boaka Sr., His Excellency photograph is here. Jojo Boaka, the son of the president photograph is here. People believed to be Colombian photograph also here, with face covered up on the front page of Front Page Africa newspaper. To get yourself the detail of this story, grab a copy of the Front Page Africa newspaper. A viral video, a president's son, and they promised to burn $380 million cocaine. The threat, the defense, and the ultimatum. Without one strictly to the back page, it is a message to the president and the vice president. The editorial says a video threatening the president's son that Liberia cannot afford to treat that as a social media noise. I repeat, a video threatening the president's son, Liberia cannot afford to treat that as a social media noise. It is not a noise. That's what the editorial of the paper is saying. It should be taken seriously. Who ate the drug cartel $2 million?
So from former Salif to Jojo Boyka.
Yes.
You remember the controversy? Former Salif with
the Nigerian?
No, not Nigerian, Koreans.
At the airport.
The 250. What did they send the money? They said it was counterfeit. No, 250,000. $285,000. And the
up to now.
Yeah, Koreans say if he dare not go to Korea. You know, that caused Christiana to resign because Ellen set up, he appointed a special prosecutor to investigate her son. And the woman said, but we are close with the authority to do so. So if we cannot investigate him, then forget it. But for those who strive for a better Liberia is the motto of the Analyst newspaper. So for 40 Liberian dollars, volume 27, number 180, July 28, Tuesday edition. And the front page says, Waka champions historical leadership pledges to reclaim Liberia's records. White King predicts Liberia's rise. U.S. evangelist calls for reconciliation and unity. He spoke powerfully in Liberia, listen King. Do we have an editorial? Yes, Liberia renews national promise. The back page of the Analyst newspaper, military news telling ideology says Liberia locks national direction. Koji extends Princess public forgiveness, turns birthday message into reconciliation. This girl, have you listened to her?
Martina Konate.
Oh no.
Costa Princess.
What name?
Martina Konate.
Costa's Princess. Dr. Duba Young flags 6 ills. Accelerate cites cities corruption or cites city corruption and border drug cases. Bible oppresses for war and economic crimes court. OWEC Liberia head salutes workers political. That does it for the Analyst newspaper.
Those of you who are following us online would like gone. Nobody's to pay yet. Many people don't understand that this is high profile. They think working is running with it is an attack audience to the newspaper. Okay, okay. Justin T. Zwo says, good morning, Kear Radio family. I'm watching you from the township of Johnsonville. The video in question has unverified and unjustified source. Therefore, it is fake and should be carefully investigated because criminals and drugs cartel are making frantic efforts to undermine investigation and justice. Okay, Abraham P. Krumah says, I'm following from my usual Iron Factory residence. Thanks so much. Lasana Krumah says, good morning. Good morning to you, my dear brother. Thanks so much for joining us. Incoming Petty Governor Senator Moba says, that idiot saying puta is misplaced, man. Puta literally means blah blah blah, which I cannot say.
Yeah, we can say that
on the radio. Your radio is very loud. Okay. Thank you so much for those of you who are following us. And of course, the newspaper segment is up next on tomorrow as well. It is a daily and regular feature here on Kear Morning Live.
Okay, so let's bring you this analysis commentary from the microscope. Then we close with Miata family, or you got any?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, Miata.
Okay. So examining Liberia, exclusive analysis. Examining Liberia under the microscope, ELUM. When silence speaks louder, then protests. When silence speaks louder, then protests Has Liberia's fight against drugs become selective? Monrovia, Liberia. Every nation reaches defining moments that reveal not only the strength of its institutions, but also the consistency of its principles. Kear Morning Live. Liberia's escalating battle against narcotics is becoming one of those defining moments. For years, whenever drugs were intercepted at Liberia's ports of entry, the nation erupted in outrage. Civil society organizations issued statements, churches preached against the destruction of young lives, student groups demanded accountability, activists filled the airwaves, the media kept the issue alive, and ordinary Liberians demanded justice. Today, Liberia has witnessed some of the largest drug seizures in its history. Yet, the national response appears notably quieted. This silence raises an unforgettable but important question. Has the fight against drugs become selective? Not because the drugs have become less or more dangerous, but because public outrage appears less visible than many citizens expected. The enemy has not changed. Drugs do not recognize political parties. Okay? They do not distinguish between government supporters and opposition members. They do not ask whether their victims are rich or poor. They destroy families, communities, and futures and generations with equal cruelty. If narcotics remain one of the greatest threats to Liberia's youth, then the national response should be equally forceful regardless of who is implicated or how much influence may surround a case. The danger posed by drugs has not diminished. The urgency to confront them should not diminish either. Where is civil society? One question now echoes across many public discussions. Where is civil society? Where are the organizations that once stood firmly against narcotics? Where are the advocacy groups demanding transparency? Where are the student organizations that once organized public awareness and campaigns? Where are the youth movements that declared drugs a national emergency? Civil society has historically served as the conscience of the nation, speaking when others remain silent and holding institutions accountable. At moments of national concern, many citizens look to these organizations for leadership and principle advocacy. Where is the church? Kear Morning Live. Liberia is a nation deeply rooted in faith. Churches and mosques have long spoken against violence, corruption, injustice, and social decay. Drug addiction destroys lives, tears families apart, fuels crime, and undermines the moral fabric of communities. Many Liberians are asking whether this is also a moment for the religious community to renew its voice, not in support of any political position, but in defense of the nation's young people and the values that blend society together. The fight against drugs is not only a legal issue, it is also a moral and humanitarian one. A national issue not a political context. Perhaps the greatest danger is allowing the drug crisis to become viewed primarily through political lens. When national security issues are interpreted only as victories or defeats for political camps, the country risks losing sight of what truly matters. The real victims are not politicians. The real victims are the young Liberians whose futures are threatened by addiction, families devastated by substance abuse, and communities affected by the violence and crime that often accommodate illicit drug trafficking. This should never be reduced to a context between political interests. It should unite Liberians around one common objective: protecting the nation's future. Consistency is the foundation of credibility. Public confidence depends on consistency. If similar drug seizures was once prompted widespread national concern, then larger seizures should inspire at least the same level of scrutiny and public engagement. That does not mean exhuming guilt before investigations or court proceedings concluded. Every individual is entitled to due process and presumption of innocence. However, it does mean demanding that investigations be thorough, transparent, and free from political influence, regardless of who may ultimately be implicated. Equal concern strengthens public trust. Selective concern weakens it. The cost of silence. History has shown that organized criminal networks strive when societies become complacent. Silence can create the impression that some issues matter only when they are politically convenient. That perception, whether accurate or not, can erode public confidence in institutions and discourage citizens from believing that the law is applied equally. Mr. Deputy, Liberia cannot afford that perception. A call for national unity against drugs. This is a moment that calls for collective action. This moment that calls for collective action. Government must continue to investigate and prosecute drug-related offenses wherever the evidence leads. Civil society should continue its role as an independent advocate for transparency and accountability. Religious institutions can lend their moral voice to prevention, rehabilitation, and community support. Educational institutions should strengthen awareness campaigns that protect young people from addiction. The media should continue to report responsibly, separating verified facts from speculation while ensuring that matters of significant public interest remain in the public conversation. With the media, we have a responsibility. Editorial conclusion. The purpose of raising these questions is not to accuse any individual or institution without evidence. Rather, it is to encourage reflection on whether Liberia's response to one of its most serious national challenges remains consistent and impartial. Drugs are not an opposition problem. They are not a government problem. They are a Liberian problem. The fight against narcotics should never depend on political affiliation, personalities, or changing public moods. It should be guided by one enduring principle that every major drug case deserves transparency, accountability, and equal public concern. If Liberia is to defeat the surge of narcotics, the nation must speak with one voice. Government, civil society, the church, the media, and every concerned citizens, because when the future of a generation is at stake, silence is never a solution. Exclusive analysis from examining Liberia under the microscope, for short ELUM. Obed.
Yeah. It's a wonderful piece there. Sorry to our audience today for the terrible feedback. We're going to work on it as soon as possible, just right after the show. So, examining Liberia has been across the country trying to examine this nation, bring out the cultural heritage of our country, exposing touristic sites.
Bring out the good and bad.
The good and bad.
The ugly.
Yeah. So it is also a credible platform that you want to follow. Those of you who are listening to get the details of some happenings, critical, good ones in our country also. So, well, I want to commend the editorial team for such.
The piece was written by Abraham Ezra Rogers. He's the administrator.
Okay, Rogers did well for that piece. And we can go into it. It's about our country, Liberia.
It's not about our party.
No.
Drugs doesn't know party.
Opposition. Drugs issue is not for opposition.
No, or government.
Because come to think about this, from 2005 to 2025, if you notice that the users of drugs, they've increased, right? Number of Zogos increased. Back in 2000, let's take it as far back as 2000. You used to see Zogos to that extent. There were a few mad people you see across. What is
there were mad people.
Mad people in the streets. Zogo? No. The intake of drugs from school, high school, children start taking tea. They used to call it tea. Yeah. What they bought the marijuana and they drink it as tea.
They put it in the grampy, the coconut cane.
Yeah, just before that, they used to just go and drink the water. In high school, I remember a lot of school going kids. They used to be so bad of. I mean, after the war, also when the DDR students on those very high school campuses and so, the same thing. And they started to upgrade. The cartel started to see it as an eye opener for Liberia. The country never used to be like that. You have more provision shops than even nightclubs at the time. So now it has increased from the marijuana boarding as tea. People start taking tramadol. Students start getting straight. You start seeing people with guidance for teaching around for today in the street. They make not disrespect to the particular institution. So the issue of drugs, like the rector said, it does not in any way tie into any political party.
No, it doesn't know party.
Today,
rich or poor.
Today, somebody from a rich family, son could be in the ghetto. It is in the ghetto.
I don't want to call this person, but am I not evicted?
You are. Your son.
My son.
Pass up.
26 years old.
By the result of drug addiction.
Yes. Am I not?
You are. Everyone. And that's why one of our friends was saying, directly or indirectly, every family has a Zogo.
Yeah.
Or Zogi in the world of grain. Right? So there is a Zogo or a Zogi. So when it comes to drug, we should treat it as a state. We should treat it as a national issue. It's a national emergency as declared by the president. So we should ensure that this issue of drug is treated to an extent that it is minimized. You cannot totally eradicate because the cartel will always form a means and way to get to whether is the highest authority or those in serious positions in our country to infiltrate the system with money, because it's a very lucrative thing. Drugs is sold for serious money, and as a transnational crime, drugs will transit come from the other country, pass to the other country, to the other country. These people who are in authority should ensure that they always work it out, come together to crack against the drug cartel. It is not easy to break the cartel. So don't make it like Unity Party time will get the highest drug. CDC time will get 100 million drug. The other time
300 million.
So
19 million.
if we're not careful, tomorrow we'll have billions of drugs. The country now will turn to a drug state. God forbid, we don't want to reach to that point. Have we reached to a point to describe Liberia as a drug state? No. Are we getting there? If we are not careful, if care is not taking it, and if we are not destroying these confiscated substances, we get to that point. If we're not doing so, if we are doing it holistically, and not saying these drugs cartel people they are free to go and this that, we'll be putting ourselves into problem. If we do not advise this or those maybe public officials who may have gotten connected and giving these people ground, we will spoil the system. Tomorrow the nation will spoil and will have several issues in this country here. So the CDC, Unity Party, or whatsoever, ANC, CPP, CMC, see this, that. Let's forget about politicizing it and stereotyping it to a particular party and making a national fight. All of us, you will become a whistleblower. See the guys. You know, we here on radio doing hello, your name and where you calling from. Looking for me at the end of the month. Some of our friends out there making us to know that our own professional hustle will do it. Not correct.
Yeah.
They're getting free money because they're selling drugs. And they say they are custom brokers. They are, look at the other guy involved. Bah! He say you get what? You get foreign exchange bureau on Kear Street.
That's a cover up.
Cover up business.
Money laundering.
They're doing all kind of nonsense.
The money.
Yes.
They're
They're injecting money into clean money. And some of us who are doing a piece of professional job, we can see the peculiar, right?
No, the peculiar.
We can see it. Yeah. We can see the peculiar. Those drug boys are there playing with the peculiar at the detriment of others.
But what's going to happen? Because according to the drug law, if you use your house,
they will
confiscate your house. They will sell it. Portion of that money will go to rehabilitating those unfortunate addicts, and portion of it will go to the government. Yeah. Look at the other guy on Benson Street. The one who have that huge, the same Queen's nightclub.
Ellison. His name is Ellison Cavani.
I think Queen's nightclub.
Yeah, he used to own Queen's before.
He's not the owner
again.
Yeah.
So he got the building on Benson Street going towards Capital Bypass, and it's still being constructed. Yeah. He has a rat crushing.
Benson Street right after Clay Street intersection, right?
Yeah, Benson.
Okay.
Going
before you get to the late Charles Selim.
Right after Charles Selim.
Okay.
Next
right,
property.
Yeah, before the
boy is building the longest. He say he won't make it a central bank.
But he's not the only person. The Fulanis in your community, sooner or later, the house you live in, that community, they will buy. The Fulanis will buy. They don't care.
Yeah, let them come buy my house. Let them come buy my house. The real peculiar. I'll go for me. No, but the fact is that yes, that is the truth. You see somebody selling tea and bread. At the end of the day, they build 3-story building with tar all over the place. They say Fula people know how to keep them. We the Liberian people, we know how to keep.
But you know, it's simple.
Nigerian men know how to keep. Lebanese people come in one small store, but you see them in ride 2026 car. What is selling?
I've been talking to some investigators, one from the Ministry of Justice, the LIS.
We have 5 minutes.
Yeah, the LIS. And we discussed the other formula issue because of who is
tomorrow, because it is packing up the way that she
because J. Rennie Dapo, aka the Red Meat Rights, did Miata family just insult millions of Liberian voters? That's a big question. You know, he's a member, he supports the CDC, and they are all coming.
Maybe we need to bring Rennie on soon. Coming to Joe. Yeah, we gotta bring Rennie on.
The thing why you can't hear you when I start.
I tell you, no, I'm coming on tomorrow again.
Yeah. So, but anyway, from the look of the clock, our time is up.
Yeah, we
have to go.
So tomorrow we'll exclusively look at the Miata family's interview other issues. We hope to bring Afretoba on tomorrow also to talk about the LTA contract that was awarded without implementation. Monies, according to our investigation, was transferred.
Will all protocol be observed and sustained?
It is an investigative.
Will all protocol be observed and sustained? We can observe it and sustain it tomorrow.
Yeah, let's observe and sustain.
We gotta go.
Yes, we have to.
On behalf of the deputy and myself, George, and my madam,
HT. Has he recovered?
Yes, gradually. My mother will soon be back, and we're missing so much.
Yeah, at least the large will rest.
Nobody told him
not to go, right?
No, 2 months, not to operate, not
Tell
to,
me.
yeah, not to
What?
operate.
My mother, 2 months, 60 days, you finished.
Is that a bummer? Is that a bummer? Not do anything,
asking anything.
Asking anything.
Wow.
Yeah, for you the drug traffickers, you people are puta. Puta. You people are puta. Define our word, that Spanish word, puta. Define our word. Tomorrow we'll be back to serve you more breakfast.
Good morning, Liberia. Welcome to Kear Morning Live. He is Daniel Rogers, the sheriff, the voice of the people, speaking truth